How's it going, guys? Welcome to my 10th video. And I don't know, 10 videos is crazy, I won't lie. Um, but I want to take a moment to thank you guys for the support, for everything you guys have been saying on TikTok, YouTube. Just, I really do appreciate that. I really do. And um, thanks for joining the Discord and talking to me on there. If you didn't know, I do have a Discord, almost 200 members, so I really do appreciate it if you guys join up, and I'm there frequently, so hope to see you guys there. I only had 4 hours of sleep today, and that's very common for me. That would be like my entire sleep for the whole day. I'm very sleep deprived. I'd sleep for 1 hour, and that would be my. I guess I'm fine. I mean, I have to stick with it, you know. If I gotta do some shit, then I guess 1 hour sleep is okay. But yeah, I'm very sleep deprived. I have terrible sleep. I have a shitty sleep schedule. And that's what I'll be talking about in this video. I'm gonna be talking about my shitty sleep schedule. Um, Back when I was younger, I'd say maybe when I was 11, no, when I was like 9 through 11, yeah. Um, I'd stay up like all night. I love staying up, um, watching YouTube, watching Roman Outwood, the Fine Bros, Vanoss, um, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I love watching them. I'd stay up the whole night watching videos, just doing random shit. Um, and I found it really comforting for me staying up when I was younger. I really liked doing it. So, and I'm not saying I did this every day. It was definitely, sorry, it was definitely frequent. Um, I just love staying up. I love nighttime. Nighttime is such a big comfort for me. Um, I hate, I shouldn't say hate. I'm not a big fan of mornings, um, but I do hate waking up for school when I did have, when I did go to school. Um, I hated waking up 6 a.m. to go to this job that I used to work at. I used to work at a grocery store, so I hated waking up 6 a.m. to go to that. Um, and I hate the sun. That's really weird to say, but I hate the sun. It's, the sun's a bitch. And when it's nighttime, you can see the moon, you can see the stars, shooting stars as well. The cold night. It's comforting. I really love nighttime. Um, but that's not my main issue on why I'm very sleep deprived. Um, yeah, there was a big factor on staying up all night, watching YouTube, doing fuck all. Um, the main reason was because in COVID, when the lockdown happened, I was around 14 or 15. Um, that was when I really started staying up as much as I could. I tried to test myself to see how long I can stay up for. My record was 2 days. I know it's not that impressive compared to other people, but it was for me. Um, and I just kept doing it a lot. And I think from me doing that so many times, it caused me to see a lot of shit. And I got sleep paralysis for the first time. I thought people were lying about that shit when I first heard about it. I knew what it was, I just never had it. And I thought people were lying about it. I was like, oh, it's not really that bad, you know, people are just being exaggerative. And that was further, it couldn't be further from the truth. It sucks. When I got it the first time, I was absolutely terrified, right? And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's a real thing now. Um, and yeah, I just didn't think much of it. I was scared, yeah. I can't really recall the first time it happened or what I saw, but all I know is that it scared the shit out of me. Um, and days before that, it happened again, and then it happened again, to where I was having it at least once or twice a week. And I've had sleep paralysis my entire life for maybe, I've had at least 40 to 50 sleep paralysis during my entire life. And 90% of them was during COVID. And I was like 14, 15, so that shit scared it scared me to death. Um, and I I would hate it, obviously. I shared a room with my brother, so we always slept next to each other, not in the same bed, but like side by side, you know what I'm saying? And um, I told him, if you ever hear me humming loud, because when you have sleep paralysis, you can move your eyes, you can hum, you can even close them, you can wiggle your feet. So I asked my brother, hey, if I if I'm ever humming really loudly, please wake me up. And he got the memo fast. He's woken me up a lot. Okay. My brother knows how bad it is, and I would always thank him for it because I don't. That shit sucks. Um, Even though I have made a method to at least calm it down. For example, when I have sleep paralysis, what I do is I would close my eyes so I don't see anything. I would hum so I don't hear anything, and I would wiggle my toes so I can try my best to wake myself up. It was like a routine. Once I know I'm in sleep paralysis where I can't move, it's it's kind of like, okay, I need to do this. And sometimes I wake up, sometimes I don't, but um, I try my best to fall back asleep, and it does work. Just trying to go back to sleep does work, and um, it's gone to a point where I'm extremely scared to fall asleep again. I know, right? I'm 20 years old and I'm scared to sleep. I don't know. It was very traumatizing to have sleep paralysis at least once or twice a week when I was 14 to 15. And that's what makes me scared to go to sleep, even to this day. Um, for example, when I'm tired and I try to fall asleep, I would catch myself almost sleeping, and instead of actually going to sleep, I would wake myself up. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing where once I feel going, like I'm about to fall asleep, I just wake myself right up. And I still do it to this day. I still do it almost every night. And that's why I stay up normally around 5 to 8 in the morning because I'm just scared to go to bed. I don't have them much anymore, but it's still an unpleasant thing and something I don't want to, experience, even though I found a method to help it. Even if it does happen, it hasn't happened in a couple months, but when it does, it's more of a like, oh shit, okay, I gotta do this now. I'm more bothered by it than scared, but even though I'm bothered by it, it's still it still haunts me and it makes me scared to go to bed. Um, and I don't really tell people that on why I sleep like around 4 to 7 in the morning. Um, you probably think I'm just wanking off or something like that, which I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of true. Um, um, but it's kind of hard to tell my dad that I'm scared to go to bed. He's gonna call me a pussy and shit. Same with my mom. Um, so I never really told him why. This is not like, oh my God, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but it's something that's caused me to lose a lot and a lot of sleep, and it fucks up my sleep schedule to where I wake up, and once I wake up, I can't fall back asleep, and I'd be too scared to go to sleep, even though I just slept, and it was perfectly fine and normal. I'm still a little frightened to go to bed. I need to mine all that down. I made this world in 2018, I think. I don't know. I haven't touched this world since. I just fucked around in this world. Um, all right, back on topic. Uh, like I said, it's like I've never had bad nightmares. It's just sleep paralysis. The last nightmare I probably had was probably in freshman or junior year of high school. So it wasn't that long ago, but sleep paralysis it's still there, and I hate it, man. I wish I wasn't like such a pussy and just get my ass to bed on time and early so I can get a good night's sleep. And yeah, I always have around, like I said, like 3 to 5 hours of sleep, which isn't, I guess, the worst, but it would be like 7 a.m. to 12 a.m., 7 a.m. to not sorry to 12 o'clock. Sometimes I sleep pretty good, like long hours, but I'm still very tired. I'm always tired. But recently have gotten some I've gotten some really good sleep, which I'm thankful for. Um, but overall, I'm still scared to go to bed. Um, I apologize for the lack of uploading. I haven't uploaded a lot, and I apologize if this video is short. Um, I've just been going out a lot, been talking to some people on the Discord and IRL and online, and I like talking with them. So I get busy with that, but so I do apologize if I haven't been uploading as much. But if you guys ever want to come by and I don't know, say hi or anything like that, you can join the Discord. I'm there frequently. Um, you can just come say hi to a lot of people there, and I think that's it. I apologize if this was a shorter video. Still very tired, but I'll still sleep at 7 in the morning, even though I've only had 4 hours of sleep. Um, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. Let me see if I can give you guys a tour. This is a farm. I made it fucking big, bro, for no apparent reason. I don't know why I made that big. This was supposed to be my second house, and I made it too big and I made it too close, so I don't know what to do with it. This is a jungle house, Mexican flag, the map. Um, got golems and cats, so there's no creepers or mobs. Um, I don't know. I'm just, I just feel bad not uploading as much. And it's the library, um, the butchery. I haven't put animals there, and I didn't know what to make these. I was thinking about a bar, but this world, I haven't touched it in years, so I just want to show it to you guys. I made this world solo dolo, but the other one, the big world, uh, I made that with a friend of mine. But this one I made all by myself. And yeah, I think I talked for a little too long now about this world, and just whatever. So, um, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for all the support and everything. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye bye.